Forgot to do that. I have to check to see if my mic was working, but it probably is. It's me, the cool bird. You're right. That is correct. I am a cool bird.
Immediately.
I'm getting the last little bit of stuff done. I think we're ready to start, though. Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's stream. My name is Rakabird, and today we are continuing our Baldur's Gate 3 adventure. So I ended up making Gale an Eldritch Knight. That's going to be his thing. But he's also going to have the wizard spells. So we're going to see if that works. Wait. Oh, I'm not proficient with heavy armor. I gotta swap Karlak and his armor around. He's proficient in medium armor.
Salutations.
There we go. I'll have to remember that. But yeah. Eldritch Knight, it's gonna be cool. I think. Maybe. I don't know. We're gonna see.
A hero at heart.
Right now I'm going around, I'm dyeing all the clothes with stuff. Pretty sure I made it to where dyes are infinitely reusable, but we'll see. Yes. Okay, good, I did. Awesome.
Your desire.
And I have colors in mind for each of them, so all I have to do is split up the colors. Just one dye per, and they can just keep it in their inventory. Perfect. I don't think I can dye this armor. Oh, I can. Cool. Very good looking. It's a shame you can't dye shields. Definitely think that should be a thing. Yeah. My party's gonna be looking great. I feel like with this being just like cosmetic sort of changes, I don't feel like it's really like that big a deal. But yeah. Character's looking good now. Alright, so last time we left off, we had just gotten the Infernal Medal to help Karlach. But we have to go to Damon and get it. Dice should be infinite use normally. I agree with that. I feel like having dice be not infinite use, it's kind of a money sink, but not really, because like
I sensed an inferno around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel.
Hi.
Keeps
Hi,
me
Silver.
burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized Demano valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help. But I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Ernest. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Yeah, we can do that.
Hey, soldier. I think we picked up some of that infernal iron already. What say you? Should I give it to him?
Absolutely. Let's see what he can do.
Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment. And I think... There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure.
I love
And
Karlach.
as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now. But I'm not giving
I
up.
am warmish cold.
Could be
Keeping my room
the
temperate is
combustion
very
chamber had
difficult,
its own
and it's always a challenge because there's no
insulation,
ventilation
or
in
if
it.
we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Find me again in Baldur's Gate. If I'm worth my salt, I'll have figured something out by then. Take care, Karlach. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way,
I need like 70 kobolds. True.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful.
Let's find some eel for you to smack then.
Bring it on.
Ah, I love her. She's great. I actually need to buy stuff from him. Let's see. I made Gale an Eldritch Knight. Well, they're going to be an Eldritch Knight.
Magic.
So I want to make sure they have their spell slots figured out. Their specialty is in defense, I think. I think that's what I set them as. So they are going to be able to, as long as they got that shield,
Still alive?
they're going to be able to do
That's
some
progress.
serious
Still.
damage.
I have, well, something close. Hold on to it for now, but it's my top priority. Believe me. Anything to take my mind off, well, everything.
Let's see. I want a short bow. I want a long bow. Getting a hand crossbow would be very nice, but I would need another one. Helmet would be nice, but I feel like I can just not pay for one and eventually get one and be fine. These are pretty rare. I'll go ahead and get one of these for now. Don't suppose I have just a hand crossbow. No. I'll take the heavy crossbow too then, because I don't have a bow currently. Alright, so now I got this, and when I find a second hand crossbow, I'll be sure to use that.
This is ridiculous.
Okay, does anyone not have a bow? Let's see, Gale, you don't have a crossbow, so you can use the hand crossbow for now.
Sharp as ever.
Though, oh yeah, you don't really need a crossbow though.
No, never mind.
You have the Eldritch Blast. Alright. What is it called? A hand crossbow? Doesn't shoot hands? Oh, it can definitely shoot hands.
Kill me too.
Say that.
I'm just sad. Bored.
Oh yeah, it's,
That ox. It can't keep its eyes off me.
let's see.
Remember, you have teeth and claws. Use them.
That's curious.
There we go. Forgot that this was here, but then I remembered. I was like, oh, that's right. Awesome sauce.
If we left, we could at least make a run for
It can shoot hands, but never shoot hands. Could do high fives if they did. I still have yet to figure out what this ox's full story is.
How quaint.
There's something strange about this ox. What is it? Let's see if I can figure out with an intelligence roll. Oh, also, I wanted to switch out my dice. Let's see. There was another one that I really liked that I think I'm going to go for. Yeah, that one. Well, that certainly wasn't good. Let's try to roll again. There we go.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
There's more to you than meets the eyes. Care to explain?
No. You are incapable.
Wow. Let's see. Come on, old chap. I'm a devil for gossip. Wow. Definitely using inspiration on that. I don't take critical failures.
I'll tell you this much. I'm going to Baldur's Gate, with or without the rest of these poor sods. Now, that's all I have to say besides, and I really mean this. Move.
Moo.
Move along. I mean... The waiter's getting to me. We can at least make a run for it.
Come on, open up.
Wow, one short. I'm just not really getting the rolls I need today.
Remember, you have teeth, claws. Use them.
Let's see. Does my character have gloves on right now? No. Yes, they have gloves on, but this Gale.
Have my attention.
Yeah, Gale does.
All I needed. Ready and willing. Blade at the ready. Direct me.
There we go.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Never rolled above a 7 all session? Oof. Yeah, that's no fun.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Whoa, hey, can't say I've ever seen someone like you before.
You know, I'm a pretty unique person.
Go on, take this ring. It's lucky.
That was a fancy
You
trick.
haven't seen anything yet, lady. Go on, take the ring and watch your fortune change.
Maybe this trick can make the ring disappear.
Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it heads or tails.
Heads.
Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested?
I always pick on him. I'll say no thanks, could I see otherwise. I always pick on him. I feel bad
Got
for it too.
One sec. That's what I got.
So he made a little hand gesture there. He was telling his little friend to do the thing while I'm buying stuff. And yeah, I'll probably buy something from him. These tools are always nice. He doesn't usually have a lot that's useful, but they're trying.
You bought.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
Relax, I won't get angry. You didn't even manage to get anything from me.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
Aw. Desperate times. I understand it.
Hey, you here to trade or? Yeah,
Your partner's
I
a
know.
thief.
I was standing right here telling her to rob you.
Yeah, you could at least pretend to be sorry.
I am sorry. Sorry we're still talking about this. Look, you caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps.
Yeah, no, like honestly, even after getting caught, he's like, yeah, I mean, you know what we're doing, we know what we're doing, so don't act like, you know, morality's even a factor here. We all get it.
Please, last through.
Let my daughter go right now. She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
And they're so cocky, these druids.
We need to get Arabella out, now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Corker to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake. Ugh.
I mean, it is, and that's just the kind of influence someone in power can have over people, is just like, hey, this person's in charge, we should be more like them. Yeah. So what happened? Why are the druids holding your daughter?
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
This grove is like a cauldron about to boil over. I say we
Ooh,
check
Gale,
in on
you're
the
looking
child.
so fly.
Make sure she comes to no harm.
She's just a child. The druids are overreacting. I'll talk to them.
Thank you. They won't give us the time of day.
Hurry! I'm at the end of my tether as is. Can't take this waiting.
I just realized I've never had this group composition before. I'm not used to having everyone agree with me on my choices.
Damn it! We could have taken those guards.
I'd rather you not get eaten by a bear.
Carl Magrin, give her a chance. You, get back!
Yeah, calm, Magran. Give her a chance. Get the fuck out of here! I mean, I'm not looking for trouble. Can't you just let me by?
No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Wow, after being so rude? Okay, yeah, I guess I will. Alright, first things first, I always deal with the harpies.
Is someone singing?
It's beautiful.
I just realized almost all my guys are not ranged. Let me see. I'm not trying to link those two together. Separate them. I want. Wait. What was it? Offset for a moment. Huh, that's weird. Anyway.
The pride of the gate.
Such a pretty song.
Keep it quiet. Careful.
Please.
Never wanted the easy path.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Such a pretty song.
Oh, I have the magic touch. Quiet. Keep it quiet.
Please.
What's cooking? Soldier?
No one stopped me yet.
Such a pretty song.
Let's move.
More used to Lae'zel and Shadowheart being catty to each other? Yeah. Alright. Let's go ahead and do this encounter.
Shh. Listen.
Listen quietly.
A sweet melody beckons you. It vibrates with magic. A harpy's charm.
Bard performance. Focus by singing, there once was a lady who met with a marrow and tried to disclose it to her foolish fellow. A Sharpie charm. Yeah, they are pretty sharp.
The suffocating yearning suddenly fades as the spell breaks. You are free.
Her man would not listen. He thought it all tales until he rubbed up against all of her scales.
Wait. Why am I wet?
You're standing in water.
No! Come on, let's go.
Another fight. Let's go.
Villain! But I see you now for what you are.
What happened?
Damned monster.
Well, that's annoying.
You'll die for this creature.
Ow. And that's why that's useful. Before we end his turn, though... There we go.
This is my time. The lance board is set.
Gale has a chance to strike back.
One by one.
These harpies can hit pretty hard, though. There we go. Move him there, and we'll have him use second wind to heal up. So the funny thing about this kid is that he didn't used to use disengage, so he would totally make a run for it and get obliterated by the nearest harpy every single time. It was the worst and most annoying thing. Let's see. Lacerate. Pommel. Get wrecked. Oh, I hated it so much too. It was so annoying. But they realized and fixed it after they remembered, oh hey, we have some goblin kids that, you know, don't get attacked because they use disengage first.
Aye, aye.
See, that's a bonus action, right? Okay, we'll do that. And then lacerate. Get wrecked, losers. Whap!
Death is but a word away.
Oh man, Gale's powerful. He can jump now. All right. Just finish her off. Move right on up next to her.
Jimmy on the go.
On the victor's path. The witching hour. Mine is the advantage.
Let's see. Soothe the child with a calming tune.
Who are you?
I'm Azure Verde, slayer of monsters, teller of tales, savior of you. The pleasure is mine.
Wow. I'm Murkon. Oh no. I had to get the gold from the nest. Mole will be so mad. I got to go. Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me. Find a boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
The next modded playthrough I plan to do, by the way, is going to involve dragons, so you're going to want to be here for that one.
That scamp reminds me of myself when I was a nipper. Always getting into trouble.
Met with a lot of harpies, did you?
And worse.
Yeah, it's going to involve
One time,
full-on
my parents
dragons.
denied me
I
a
found
kitten,
a mod
so I summoned
that's
myself a Tresson.
interesting.
Ah, dear old Tara. Beautiful creature. Benefits of a wizard's education, you see. Of course, my considerable talent didn't hurt either. Well, that depends on who you ask, I suppose. I may have summoned things rather more exotic than a winged cat.
Such as?
There was that magma mephit once. Nice fellow, we kept in touch. Of course, in walked the housekeeper, screaming, yelling, panic, and before you know it, fire everywhere.
Full dragons.
Anyway,
Yep.
I'm glad we got that boy out of his predicament. Poor lad would have been harpy feed if it wasn't for you.
All right. I think we can use our short rest now.
What's hiding here? Something good here, I hope.
Yeet! So I mean, that's supposed Gale was that kind of handful? Yeah. Yeah. I keep forgetting I can fly. It's so cool having flying this early on in the game, not gonna lie. Like, obviously, this is a very overpowered mod, and only use it if you plan on having, like, the easiest time. This will be helpful for you.
The pride of the gate.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
But, like, honestly, I recommend this mod to anyone who's, like, done this a million times and feel like they have earned a playthrough that is,
Have to keep
simple. I wouldn't recommend putting wings on all your characters in your party, for sure, because that is an option, but one overpowered character in a party is already enough for this game, to be honest.
Open up.
I could totally just fly up here, can I? That's so cool. Did Karlach just jump? Okay, that's pretty awesome. I'm sure they'll figure out the pathing. Man, this playthrough is gonna be so cool. Karlach does got the ups, but she also has a strength potion on her right now. I haven't used one on Gale, even though he is currently using melee weapons, because I plan to use one on the next long day, because these last until long rest, and I won't be doing too much more on this particular day before I do a long rest, so it'd be a waste of a potion to give Gale one now. I can see why in any D&D party no one ever wanted me to have wings. This is something I'm discovering with their Pathfinder rapper. Actually having acrobatics and athletics feels so darn good. It does! Let's see what the scrolls have to say about her.
It hurts! It hurts! Please, make it stop!
Slow down. Oh no, shh, you're ruining the song.
Don't you think it's awful?
We'll save you, poor soul.
The critters start a duet of their own, attempting to drown out the bard's music. They look at you expectantly.
Sing along with them, improvising lyrics. How can we stop this dreadful song? Half-formed verses from Devil's Tongue.
Yes, that's it! Finally, a song to set our heads straight after that display. We should leave before the effect wears off. Away! Away!
Darlag did not like that. But, you know, bards gotta always be sarcastic.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become.
Let's see. Bard. Oh, I can lead her in the song. I forgot about that.
Words of mine will turn to ash when you cool the last light down.
Let's see. Let's encourage her to continue.
All the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Wait, that's it.
Now, I can't play the full song, because Switch would get mad.
Trouble.
Oh, might still do it.
Words.
You're welcome. Just keep at it.
It's been so long since Sorry. Damn it.
Alright, let it all out.
I don't usually. I'm alright. I haven't finished a song since Lihala died. I haven't played at all, if I'm honest. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it.
Sounds terrible. I'm sorry.
It was awful.
Oh man, having the music played during this conversation makes it so much more dramatic.
Screaming. Until now, I'd forgotten what it was like. That itch in my fingers to perfect a song. The Weeping Dawn will be my gift to her. Thank you. I needed this.
It actually timed pretty good too for the conversation. Oh yeah, that's right. There's a bard hat in here.
Art tool will do the trick.
You always say before this, always kind of tried to make Mike Gets Yankee the Renaissance man trope. Athletic fighter, sage background for knowledge skills. Get the instrument proficiency for an art form. Oh, you can get the instrument proficiency from her? Did not know that. Being smug and good at it, yeah. I just realized the sound effects are really loud for you guys. Give me a moment. That should be better. Heck yeah, but I don't, I don't want to show that. If you don't have it, you have an option to play along, and if you succeed, you gain proficiency. Oh! I realized I can just fly down here. It's 2 checks. Yeah, I believe you're correct. I know of the checks, I just didn't know you could get instrument proficiency from it. That's pretty cool. That's a good arrow to get. My party is trying their best to figure out the pathing to get back down. And of course, we gotta meet Volo.
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Fine, ask your questions.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Bard, didn't you see the tentacled ship? It was an illicit invasion force. The goblins were being controlled. That's actually really funny because that is accurate. A classic raid game, complete with lasher and smattering of booyogs.
My, a scholar after my own heart. Spent much time among goblins?
Let's see. I'm not unfamiliar with their kind, certainly.
Shocking little creatures, aren't they? Still, there's quite a bit more to them than most accounts allow. I myself plan to record the world's most extensive catalogue of their means and habits. A blue ocean of information, I dare say. Now, I've a few more questions, if you don't mind. And the
yeah, no, I love
dragon they
Bolo.
had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
Should I lean into? I feel like I should lean into it. Neither. It was a gold dragon, scales glittering and wings gleaming.
A gold dragon! How marvelous. Thank heaven you were here to specify, or I might have recorded a bold-faced lie. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Quite so. They sang the phrase like a battle hymn.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal.
The scandal indeed. Dramatic. How has Maglobiet responded?
Oh, I'd imagine him quite displeased. Since their change in allegiance, these goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle.
Careful, goblins aren't known for mercy.
Oh, never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, hmm? And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket.
Until we meet again.
Let's see what the bear has to say about it.
Just a moment. This man is recording my story. I am far from home.
As the colourful man starts scribbling, The bear sneaks a quick look at the page. His brow furrows. Incomprehensible squiggles surround a crude sketch. A bear disemboweling a clutch of tieflings.
Volo, you rascal.
I'm sleeping.
I believe you. Here, have a fish.
What's that?
Adorable. Bird. A bird named Topaz.
Concentrating. Does this look good? Is the coin in the middle?
Trinkets will rust, friend. Song shines on forever. Give it a try.
He lets out a tentative chirp. Gaining confidence, he starts a song, abandoning his nest-building efforts.
Adorable.
Don't mind him.
Just gonna borrow some of this here. This here, yep. Oh, this here, yep. I'd love to see a chance to make your goblin in this. Your Icewind Dale campaign with friends. As part of a taunt, I made a throwaway line that Erink's father being a chosen of McGlubiet, but that'd be a fun premise for a goblin character at the start of this game. Trying to figure out how this absolute nonsense. Yeah, I agree. There might be a mod that lets you be a goblin. I know that there's one for Kobold that's still being worked on.
I thought you were housing.
The boar prances around, haunches clenching and unclenching impatiently.
Where's Alcin? Promise me a mate.
I see.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Last time we did this scene, I was the Dark Urge.
Please.
And it did not go well for her.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Thief? Poison? What's this girl's actual crime?
Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Let's see. I am versed in the ways of justice. Make your case and I will pass judgment.
Very well. I'll defer to your ruling. My circle has offered grace to these outsiders. We gave them shelter from
Paladin
storm.
first,
We
Bard second,
nourished
always.
their bellies. In return, these devils lured in a horde of goblins. And their spawn stole the one relic that might keep us safe. We've taken back our relic. But I will keep the fiend caged till our protection rite is complete.
What do you have to say for yourself, child?
I was scared. They said when the rite was over we'd have to leave. But there's goblins out there and worse. And it's nice here. So I took the idol. I thought maybe then we could stay. Please let me go. I'll be good, I swear.
Well, Paladin, what say you?
Justice means nothing without mercy. Let her go.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Tila, to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Dang, she's so mean.
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions?
Let's see. Forgiveness means nothing if she doesn't learn from her mistakes. That's true.
Come, let's cut the kid some slack, shall we? She didn't deserve this madcap spectacle as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, she is kind of rude.
The rat doesn't respond. It simply bares its teeth.
How rude.
The rat watches your movements but does not speak.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Monster? Too kind. A demon, more like.
Dang, everyone agrees with you there. Only a monster would threaten a child.
Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Zevor believes his people will perish on the road.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
See, this it seems I best speak to Zevlor.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Seems kind of extreme. When I finally figured out how to expose her, I was really excited because I was looking around this room. I was like, this has got to be related to Kaga somehow. And then I found Kaga's chest, which I could lockpick. Now I have this. The book spine is limber from overuse. The corner pages is folded inwards. Balance is a myth where any clan treads, nature struggles. Unity is a fiction. Men of mere flesh seek only to tame beasts and raise flora. We are the thunder. We are the rain. We shatter mankind and grow new life in its place. And then the half to our note. The marks crisscrossing the page don't look scribed so much as slashed. Kaga, swamp docks, tree, meet me, alone, Oludan.
Breathe deep and move.
They did a number on you, didn't they? Does that hurt?
Order. But is it worth using a
We're nearly done.
healing spell? But I've never tried healing the bird myself. Now it's got the exhausted.
That feels good. Thank you.
Glad you're feeling better. What hurt
I
you?
was scouting the hills nearby. Got too close to a knoll. They're everywhere up there. Stay away if you can.
I've never ever healed the bird first.
Heard about your antics at the gate? You look well for someone that took on a troop of goblins. There's something I can do for you?
Healing as soon as possible.
Come here. Let's have a look at you.
Oh, she doesn't even thank me for healing the bird,
You
but
seem healthy enough.
did get to have a conversation with the bird.
Tired around the eyes, maybe.
A good way of putting this, I have a tadpole in my head.
A tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole?
You know of them. Can you help me?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
I'll take that.
Like Nettie, she's got a good heart. Yeah. She's a very timid druid, though. Very unsure about the action she's taking.
There's something in... This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
I was hoping for a less grave cure.
I'll do the best I can. I'm no Master Halson, mind. He'd have your tadpole out like that. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
I'd like to stay, if it's all the same.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
Thank you. I'll take any help. Let's see. I'll take anything that can help. My brain wasn't putting the words together on that one.
Tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events?
An intellect devourer spoke to me as if I were one of its own.
It recognized you as being infected. Well now, that's something. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halson was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On a mind flayer ship, I was kidnapped and infected.
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halson was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I swear.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halson and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers.
It's this
out
the
there.
fact that she's willing to
But
give
you're
you a
not.
chance. I really like that. It speaks to your
Weird
character.
powers
True.
aside, you seem perfectly normal.
You must have learned something from studying them.
For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
That's good news.
Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halson heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
Well, what do you want me to do?
The thing is, I've sent birds to find him. But the place is rotten with goblins. None of us can even get close. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halson and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
All right, I'll find Halson.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. but only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne, and Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
Step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Why?
All right.
No thanks. Better a quick draft than Ceramorphosis, nonetheless.
I might use it as a projectile. Not dying a second sooner than I have to, that's for sure.
I always go around and gather the herbs that it allows me to take.
That's curious.
Alright. Let's get going.
Has to put my hands on everything.
We're walking over there. Definitely want to make those potions. Do let me know if the sound ends up being too loud still.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll
Appreciate
feed you
it.
to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
Hope we'll meet again under better circumstances.
Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Lots of inspiration going around. Let's see.
What a charmer.
Do that to Karlach. The notifications will get out of the way. Goodness.
Looking ahead. Best be on my way.
See, I think there's one more conversation to be had here.
Very well.
How many people are dumb enough to ask?
True. With the adventurers. The little description on the pendant,
be
never
back behind the walls,
giving
I
it
have
to
to say.
Gale.
For as long as that lasts.
If it ain't the fearless goblin slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot.
You might be if you demonstrated more honor in your dealings.
Please. A good sword will get you farther than honor any day. What do you want, anyway? I ain't local. I knew the fella in charge, but barely said 2 words to the devil's swarm in his place.
I heard you might know where he is.
Aye. His name's Halsin. And if he's still alive, he'll be cursing the day he laid eyes on me. We've got a contract to track down some relic, and he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it. Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now.
Can I have a look at that contract?
Job's all yours, if you got a death wish. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Any idea what that relic actually is?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be back here with half my crew gone. But look, if you're itching to meet Kellenvor, I won't stop you. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own Todger. Goblins made sure to the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
Thanks.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
How stupid are you?
Here's a conversation with this guy.
Only gonna ask you one more time, boy. Hand over my locket.
I don't have your ugly locket. I never seen it before.
Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth out of your head.
Don't you dare lay a finger on that child. Hello, Mama.
Threatening me.
Welcome, Mom, in.
Hello.
Raise your hand to that child and you'll lose it. Your choice. It's alright. I'm mostly just, you know, defending children from evil dudes who are trying to punch them in the face.
You don't understand. The kid stole my locket. He... Oh, the hell's with this? These little devils get away with everything because of coddling bastards like you. You'll get yours someday. I hope I get to see it.
Maybe you will, but personally, I doubt it. See you around.
Kid may have stole the locket, but that's certainly no way to find out.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring.
Let's see, Dunny, isn't it? I want to see the dragon's lair.
He nods, then reaches for a concealed hatch.
Hey, thanks for showing me the door. Alright, let's go see Mole.
Can you stop? It's not like you never got caught.
There's Mole.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. I heard you helped Melly with that locket.
She helps leads the orphans
I owe
of
you for
this
that.
group. Trying to keep them all
Malcolm says
together.
you got him out of a tight spot
Solidarity.
with some harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed. You saved Arabella from the druids. Don't know what those bastards would have done. And thanks for going easy on Sylphie. Not many marks would have done the same.
Prime boss kid indeed. Let's see. Why are you running all these schemes and swindles? Risky, you know?
We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong?
Yes, you're taking advantage during bad times. There are words for folks like that. Now, let's see. Well, yeah, I guess I should at least guide them a little. I am a paladin after all.
So what? Should we be panicking like everyone else? We have a plan. We're the ones who'll end up on top in the gate. Anything else?
I thought you might need help with something.
Do, as a matter of fact. Revenge. You saw what those bastards that run the place were doing to Arabella, scaring the precious mite. I want to steal that big, shiny idol.
I usually do too, Maddie. But Paladin. Let's see, an idol. What'll you do with something like that?
The important thing is to get it away from them. That ritual's gonna get us all killed. And we can sell it once we get to the city. Thing like that's gotta be worth a small fortune.
Help me out. I'm not getting involved.
Figures. Don't think you've got the stones for the job anyhow. Anything else?
You have anything to trade? Let's see. She does have some thieves' tools, which would be helpful. I can sell some stuff to her. Not a lot of stuff, but some stuff. Get rid of all the little junk and stuff that I got laying around. Let's see. we go. Anything else that I don't need? I think that's pretty well. I don't need a scroll of Featherfall.
Anything else? You've been a friend to us. Come back anytime.
Holding on, I'm starting a character until the new patch because, well, stuff in it sounds perfect for your elf. Oh, I haven't read up on the new patch, but all their patches have been good so far. I want to see something. I'm gonna save it before I do in case I get caught, though.
This calls for careful footwork. Softer than a whisper.
Sorry about the nest.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna be able to see.
Everyone's got junk. Worse than junk.
Don't worry, kid. In Baldur's Gate, purses,
I need a quick word.
grow on trees. Be patient.
You're blocking my light. Oh, I remember you. You're the one who helped me get away. You want something? Or you just here to stare at my forehead?
Tell me the truth. That adventurer's locket. You have it?
Look, if I had it, would I tell you? This entire conversation is a waste of our time, don't you think? Now find yourself a maze and get lost. I'm busy.
They're all pretty brazen.
Noel says you're all right. Doesn't mean I gotta talk to you.
Dang. Oh, rude. After all the nice things I've done for his friends. Tisk tisk. Though I can kind of understand why they're not so trusting.
Here we go.
Alright. Let's see. I've done pretty much everything here that I can for now, so it's time to hit the road. But first, before I do that, I should check the vendors for health potions and strength potions. I've had them restocked twice in the first day, which is really nice.
Of course, but please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
Don't think they've restocked yet, so I'm not seeing any health potions or anything like that, so...
Sylvanas,
we can head out. I hate this gate. This gate's a little bit annoying to deal with.
Feel like we're being watched.
Waste a step. Here goes nothing. Fire in those eyes. I smell a trap.
Bad. Shut it. Boss would rip you for talking that way. Well, at least we got the druid to keep ourselves entertained.
Watch yourself. I spy a trap.
He's boring. Let's find another one. Did some bleeding hearts show up to save the... Kill 'em!
Yeah.
I could go for a good meal. Whisper mode.
Nice.
Important is ever easy.
Rude.
Got it.
Making my move.
So we'll be doing a long rest and not too long. I think we got him.
Recite their demise. Don't get too close. Torment.
Right, the barrels I picked up. Like, I shouldn't be encumbered. I just got started.
What's inside? If not over, then through.
Karlach should have lay on hands available to her.
All right. What now?
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here.
Yeah, you have to spend so much gold on fancy arrows. That's true. They are very useful, though. Good old magic missile. It's not the best, but it's always a nice, reliable spell. Now, in this game, you can actually get it buffed up to where it is absolutely insanely powerful. There's some items you can get along the way, and it's just ridiculous how crazy it can get. How did those goblins slip into the grove?
My fault. I thought I'd given them the slip, but they followed me through the tunnel back there. I must tell the others what happened. I stepped careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
Here goes nothing. Light on my feet.
Remember, if you don't pass your survival thing, you can still dig up the spot if you know where it is. Alright, let's get out. I've also played Neverwinter Nights and seen Scrolls of Isaac Greater Missile Storms. Buffed up magic missile gets stupid. It does. And they definitely let you do that in this game, which I like a lot about this game, is that you can take these level 1 spells and really get them powerful if you do it right. If you haven't, definitely take the time to do a playthrough while being Gale, because honestly, Gale's, whole playthrough is amazing, and his unique story is really good. His ending is glorious. I like stacking stuff. No, Gale. Yeah, go ahead, Mama. That's fine. Darned.
With a
Lockpick.
thick of the rest.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't mind you sharing that at all, Mama.
One with the weave.
Heal can use that, right? Even does more damage than what they got currently.
Let's get going.
All right.
These boots have seen everything.
There's 2 more encounters I want to try to do within the first day.
More for me?
They're both up ahead here in this village up ahead.
No traps, please. May the gods take you first.
You sniffing where you ain't ought to be, friend?
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. You're a lithid.
I've got it.
The blade will not bend. Today you fall. Allow me to demonstrate. Of course.
What's in here? Breathe deep and move.
Tastes good. Like bear.
Need that guy to move. Have I played or seen the Capcom D&D beat 'em ups? I have not.
Unless you like trash.
Get everyone up here. Okay, so Karlach and I are going down. But Gale.
Eyes open, mouth shut, watching him waiting. Quiet as a moonbeam.
Must you? Pains me.
Out of sight, out of mind.
So you'll have to help me after stream? Okay, I'll help you out, Mama.
Rather stand tall.
Let's see.
Does this count as adventuring? May the gods take you first.
You sought a fight, and now you...
Strike with precision. On the prowl.
I got this.
we go.
Well, well.
Lacerate.
Look what we have here.
I won't give in.
No gloom, all doom.
Oof. Not expect her to have such a hard time, but let's make them hurt for it. My hat really comes in handy.
This is gonna feel good.
Can't even catch my breath.
This is my time.
Ah, critical miss. Come on, get your stuff together. Now let's just go for a smite.
Where do I go from here?
No holding back.
There we go.
Unleash me. On my honor.
No choice but to keep going.
Battle favors the fearless. May the dice roll in my favor.
This is what I wanted to kill these guys for. Sets my intelligence to 17. Pretty nice, if I do say so myself. Alright. Let's see. Level up time. Hello, Kennedy. Blah, 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 blah. Bird. This is what I want. Song of Rest. Super nice. Good. Boom. Took a second for the stream to load properly. I thought that was Hatsune Miku. What? Ridiculous. All right, gets his first feat. What I want is performer. Gain a musical instrument proficiency, and your charisma is increased by 1 up to a maximum of 20. There we go. And now I can give him this.
I've got a long road ahead.
The blue wings look like big long pigtails. Oh, that's hilarious.
Let's have a look. Someone's diary. Might explain what happened here.
Where's that diary? The Diary of Lump the Enlightened. Triumphs and travels of Lump the Enlightened. Day 1. Now that I see truth, I can scarcely remember a time before. At first, I thought it the human's thin flesh that bestowed the gift, but I come to believe that it was the circlet she wore. There was a crunch in that Jew. Day 4. The goblin boss Doror Ragslin made me tantalizing proposal. Spare any prey bearing his god's new brand and feast on the rest. He offered me considerable coin in return. That was a very short diary.
Very well. Blood follows me everywhere.
You sniffing where you ain't ought.
Game? There we go. It was trying to figure out what I had just done.
Don't be shy. One, two.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
You've got the wrong man for this.
That way. On it.
I have an idea for Gale since he's not in combat yet. Game just needed a little nap as a treat. Yeah. Just a little bit.
On my honor.
Whack.
The coward's root.
Oh, he's still not in combat because of that. Amazing.
Their worst nightmare.
Whack. There we go.
Now. On my way.
Oh.
Fuck yes.
Battle favors the fearless. Fleet of foot.
Forgot my little guy was still invisible too.
This is my time.
What's in here? Maybe I need more pockets.
All right. Karlak gets her first feat. I'm trying to remember exactly which one I want. All right. Athlete. Increases my strength and jump distance, which very helpful for her. Definitely want to get action surge for Gale. All right. So grab the stuff that's in here. I suppose we could do the basement of this place. I do have an extra short rest now too. Guess I should probably use that now.
That took the edge off. Moving ahead. No time for mercy.
Let's see. We'll go ahead and give this to you. But I won't make you wear it because it's not a good looking helm.
No one back home will ever believe this. How much farther can I go?
All right.
Scream all you like! Deep down never flew so high.
The easy path.
Attention. Open up.
Go on then! Make it go. Look what we... Stop! And you! What?
All right, well, that's not how I wanted that to start, but hey. It's okay. I love that.
Out of sight, out of mind.
And we can get Will into position 2.
Careful.
I think he can jump up here. Trying to move that anywhere. Oh wait, this box will work. Still too high. Hmm. Excellent.
I'm going in.
There we go. Okay, so now we want to hurt this guy last. It's always so good.
Incoming.
I love throwing goblins. It's always so much fun.
The worms will feast on your sorry ass when I'm done with ya.
Okay. We got all those guys together because I wanted to do this. Did I get all three of them? Are they all dead? They are all dead. Amazing. Ow. Hate critical hits. Action surge, so that we may... Actually, it'd probably just be better if I went down and hit him.
No holding back.
I'll jump out of the grease.
Soldier.
Delightful.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
I thought I pick up one enemy and using it to hit another. Exactly. Dang. Oh, love that. Don't love that, though.
Hold still. Knees high.
Man, he is super after Will. Eldritch Blast is mildly terrifying. Oh yeah, I really build into it when I play Warlock. Alright, I don't get an action this turn. I should just heal up.
Wonder if the gods are watching me. A tale for the ages.
Certainly. Forever dauntless.
Oh wow, I had disadvantage on that.
Stop! I give up! Mercy, please! I know things. If you let me live, I'll make it worth your while. I promise.
Oh man. Here I am as a paladin, knowing that they razed this village and tortured this gnome. No mercy. Vengeance only.
Come on, let's go.
Definitely want that on her.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I'm sure the gnome can hang on a little bit longer.
Open up.
Fey, Patron, Warlock. Oh. All is packed is stuff like don't forget to write home, your mom worries, or don't skip meals, etc. With the twist being their patron is literally their fairy godmother. Amazing. I love stuff like that.
Time to press ahead.
You should go get the backpack first. I've never gone and gotten his heavy backpack first. Alright, that's not what I want. I wanted to pick up.
More?
I want to see if I can give him his backpack back. Fancy boots. Don't mind if I do. I don't have the dye I usually use with me, so I'll have to go grab that. I saw this one idea from YouTube Shorts video that was like a rogue that takes everything too seriously and a necromancer. And they have this noble that they're interrogating, and the noble says, "I'll die before I tell you anything." And the rogue's like, "Okay." And then out of character says, "I slit his throat." And the DM's like, "You slit his throat." And he bleeds out within minutes. Congratulations. And then the rogue turns to the necromancer and says, "Bring him back." And so they bring him back.
What are you waiting for?
Better not be cursed.
I mean, that's a kind of mistake you only make once. Free him.
Magakamara. Those pustulant thugs. Well, get on with it. Whatever you are.
You seem a little confused.
You saved me. Now you'll extort me. That's how this works, yes?
For my first witness, the victim. Yeah, exactly. That would. Oh my God, it's amazing. I'd rather know how you got RC. You owe me nothing.
Nothing?
My own
I'd rather
fault,
know how you got
really.
caught.
I should have dropped my pack and outrun those bastards. Alas. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on.
He's a nice little guy. But no giving him his pack back, it seems. Pretty good stuff. Alright, let's see. Send back the stuff that we're not using that's weighing us down. Including all this junk. Alright, so then. I think that's all the encounters, like big fights I wanted to do on this long rest. I could do one more though. And I could expose Kaga in this first little set. Let me get everyone healed up first though.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Should be good enough.
Need to find a way forward.
Auntie Ethel will also have to be moved after doing this encounter because we have to go through her swamp.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
You sniffing where you ain't oughta.
The game did it again. It is not like me initiating combat without talking to these guys first.
Your indiscreet killing has earned you a new foe.
Cool.
What's it gonna take?
With haste. What's hiding here? Wish I had a bag of holding.
We'll deal with that whole situation here in a moment. There's loot to be had over here. Darn, no additional loot for me.
What's that?
Oh, there we go.
Nothing.
Sworn there was
Nothing but that.
something to dig up over here. There it is. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, let's see. Once per turn after the word dashes or similar action, they can jump without using a bonus action.
Yes.
Might be useful.
No time to rest.
New foe is the seagull goblin narrator. I could sneeze at them and do enough damage to best them. Yeah.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Do you harass every old woman you meet?
Just tell us where she is. We don't want any trouble.
But you're bloody getting some if you don't fess up.
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see me, Rena.
Just let her go.
Yeah, I wonder if that might be the case.
Thank goodness you're here, sweetie. I don't know what's come over these boys.
Stop this.
We won't ask again.
Just because she's an old woman in a swamp, she's a hag? Lay off the fairy tale lads.
Sweetie, be careful!
She's with the hag!
Don't bloody stand there gaping. Get her!
Yeah, that's a mistake. Dude, you have a pitchfork. Well, alright. Instead of doing that, let's use them as an improvised weapon.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
Forever dauntless.
That was very cruel of me.
Fools these mortals be.
Oh, that's right, Gil. It doesn't have the strength potion, so he can't lift him up. I mean, to be fair, they started it.
I didn't mean for this to happen.
What happened? It sounded like a heated argument.
Those poor boys were looking for their little sister Mayrina, the girl who's staying with me. This is all my fault, but I made a promise. Mayrina begged me not to breathe a word if they came looking for her, and my word is my bond. That poor thing will be distraught. We can't let her know. It'd break her poor heart. I'd best get going, but please stop by my house. I'd like to thank you proper.
She fool us? Might be useful. One day I'll catch a break.
All right.
A chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
Investigation. Look for anything out of the ordinary. And that's what I like about this. You get a +4 to these kind of rolls. Oof, that's a terrible roll. Oh, we're definitely going to be using inspiration on that. Dang. I'll use up all my inspiration if I have to. Yeah, one more try. Oh, that might do it. Ah.
The place has a quiet sense of calm. You can't see anything strange.
Well, you just have to wait for the surprise.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Ow. Rude.
Someone had a party here. Or something.
I wonder what kind of creature could have caused so much damage.
Good stuff.
some good news. Turn down the fire.
Knees are starting to ache.
What's cooking?
Hey! Avalon J, welcome on in!
Avalon J just raided with 4 viewers.
Shout out Avalon J. Welcome on in, let's see what you're playing. Why did the shout out not work? Oh, right, because I don't use that anymore. Avalon J. Da, da, da. There we go. Welcome on in. What were you playing? I hope your game went super well and your stream went even better. Right now we're playing some Baldur's Gate 3 and we're doing it modded, so you may notice some things out of the, that aren't, you know, quite how they seem. But we just got to this part in the swamp where we are going to be exposing Kaga and her misdeeds.
Never a dull moment.
And fly over here. You did a thing playing Farming Simulator 22. Well, did you have fun? That's the important part. Oh, now I'm all muddy. Where's this guy at? Oh, but I have to go, but... Yeah. Yeah. Have a good one, LJ. Blah, blah. Lots of fun, huh? I'm glad. Gotta get our little method here. I don't know why he's all the way over here. Blah, blah, blah. But yeah, thank you for the raid. Thank you for coming on in. Oh, can I not go invisible here? Oh, it's because of the... Oh. Whoops. The terrain changes cause it. Okay. That's fine, I suppose.
No holding back. Creator, destroyer. Step by step.
So we have Gale. They're going to be an Eldritch Knight / Wizard, so that's going to be fun. Let's give this guy a nice level 2 smite. Oh, maybe we'll not want muddy. How long does muddy last? 1 turn? Okay. Okay, we'll go 1 turn without it. Rude. There we go.
On the victor's path.
Might be worth it. There we go.
A rough tempest I will raise. Step to it.
Alright, they shouldn't need any more help over here. I'm still muddy. No, we'll just go ahead and do this and get these two gone.
On the victor's path. Finding my way.
There we go.
Praise assured.
And a miss. That's never fun. Yeah, you're not safe up there, dude. There we go.
Oh my word.
Forever dauntless.
All right.
Let's have a look. Must be the tree from a note to Corbett. Looks like left there.
Kaga, Oladan has sent word of your progress. I am pleased with that the Rite of Thorns has begun. I depart soon from Cloakwood to Baldur's Gate. Should you need any further aid from my circle, now is the time to ask. Once cloistered, the Emerald Grove will be the Shadow Druid's domain, and you its first druid. and Faldorn's memory, Archdruid Alias. Da da da. And now she is exposed. So the only thing that we need left to do in this day would be to go talk to Auntie Ethel.
Anything of use?
Alright. So let's go do that. We'll go talk to Auntie Ethel, get the teleporting point, all that good stuff.
I want to have a word.
Beep.
The sheep's voice warbles. You realize it's trying to say bar.
Drop your eyes and carefully reach out. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Wheezing, the sheep.
Bah.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Bah!
Get on up here. And then we'll initiate combat. Bah!
You blink and the wilderness changes. A swamp, stinking and insidious, assaults your senses.
Won't last much longer like this.
Oof. No, Art Method. How dare you?
No time to die. You must get up.
Dang. Oh, that's not good. Yep, certainly not good.
Put him up.
Oh. Oh, thank goodness it broke their concentration.
Striking distance.
Time to push my luck again.
Brad, don't have the hat on anymore, so that doesn't heal.
A spell a day.
All right.
Handy.
Still breathing, despite everything.
All right. There we go. Red caps terrify you a bit? Yeah, they should. Lore-wise, they're terrifying.
The hammer's gonna fall.
Still on my feet.
Haha. They do dye their hats with blood. Fun fact about Reika, though, in her story, she actually dyes her armor with the blood of the poachers she kills. Damn. So Reika doesn't do it because she's a psychopath. She does it as a penance.
This is worth the cost.
Damn.
Blood comes easy these days.
There we go.
What's inside?
Not the easiest fight ever. Then again, I think those guys are level 6, aren't they? Pretty sure that... No, they're level 4, okay.
Breathe deep and move.
They have some pretty terrifying abilities, though. Let's see. Alright. Let's go talk to Auntie Ethel. We're gonna wrap this day up. Oh yeah, we could talk to Gandril also. Yeah, Faye, exactly.
Ah, a fellow wanderer. Forgive the aroma.
You catch a waft of something foul, metallic, and sickly sweet.
Powdered iron vine. Most monsters will think twice before making a meal of me. An old hunter's trick. If you can't mask your scent, spoil it.
I prefer a weapon to stench, thanks.
Sharp steel is not proof against all the monsters of this world, my friend. A sharp wit will serve you better if you're to bargain with the lady of this house. That is why you came to her lair, I take it. To bargain.
The lady of this house?
A more innocent name than some I could call her. But it is what she is that ought to concern you. Her kind have hidden among us since the first darkness. And their knowledge is matched only by their spite. Know how to ask, and they'll share that knowledge. If you're fool enough to pay their price.
What price is that?
Whatever's easiest to lose, and the hardest to do without. But the thing I hunt has gone to ground. If she can tell me how to draw him out, I'll pay whatever she asks.
I'd advise against helping such a creature thrive. What quarry would be worth that price?
Truth is like a blade, my friend. We can arm ourselves with it, or just as easily find it pressed against our throat. I would not put you in danger.
Maybe I can help you with your hunt. Hey, critical success.
No, this duty is mine alone. But for such an offer, an answer at least is owed. I hunt a vampire spawn called Astarion. I'm bound to bring him back to Baldur's Gate, alive. Though I cannot swear to his condition once my tribe are done with him. Is he known to you?
Let's see. I know Astarion, he's no vampire.
So you have met him? His kind have charm, beyond our mortal means to resist. But you're right. He's no true vampire. Not yet. I don't suppose you'll tell me where he is.
You know, I've never really followed through with telling him where our camp is. Let's do it.
A wise decision. I will do my work. And for what it's worth, I will take no pleasure in it. I bid you good fortune with the lady of the house.
Doesn't seem like the others have anything to say about it other than that they disapprove.
Seems simple enough.
I don't want a crumb left on that plate, girl.
Auntie Ethel, please. One more bite and this pie is gonna come back up to say hello.
Don't make me get the wooden spoon. You're eating for two, so get to it. Oh, if it isn't my hero. You took ages. Come in, come in. Feel free to relax yourself and have a cuppa, hmm? Gods grant me patience. Eat up, Mayrina. I won't say it again.
You have an interesting home.
Beautiful, isn't it? It's my little refuge for the lost and hopeless. People in dire need travel from all over Faerun to see little old me. And I do my damnedest to help them. And you, Petal, well, you need a lot of help. That wriggler swimming in your brain juice is a bit of an inconvenience, isn't it?
Yeah. Ursula's song does come to mind. That's none of your concern.
No, but it is yours. And if I were you, I would be very concerned. I can tell you're almost done cooking. You know, you could turn just like that. What do you say? Want me to take care of the little bugger?
I'll take my chances on my own.
Ah, good luck with that. But don't you fret, Petal. I'm sure you'll make a very pretty mind flayer.
So I'm gonna use anti-ethel for a while.
Come now, Marina. Time to go. Hello, sweet. What do you say? Want me to take care of the little bugger?
I'm here to trade. Because she has these, and she's the only person that has those, so I need her. Evil as she is. Let's see. Don't really need a potion of featherfall or animal speaking. Don't need poison. Pretty sure Gale knows all these spells, except for that one. So we can sell all these. Maybe he doesn't know these two. Anything else? Do you have anything else? She should have some balsam, which I do need. Maybe some rogue's morsel, but it's hard to see among all the junk. She surprisingly does not have balsam or rogue's morsel. It's alright. Take what I can get.
Here for what?
So what I need to do now is I need to head back to camp. And I need to pick up stuff I need to
No traps, please.
sell. Give the scrolls to Gale. I think I'll end up giving that to Gale too. But as like something he can absorb, because he's not going to be using anything unarmed. Alright, stuff to sell. All right.
Always room for more.
Hello, what do you say? Want me to take care of the little bugger?
Go get some money from her.
Here for what?
I applaud your taste.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Okay. We have to head back to the Emerald Grove environs. Because we need to check the vendors before we make it a new day. And we are definitely in time to start a new day territory because we're out of short rests. And I don't want to use a whole bunch of potions with no spell slots available to myself. Oh, also, well, no, I can accuse Kaga the next day. I'm a little bit low on health to be starting that particular encounter.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
Awesome. Need that for the salts. Do you have any rogues of morsel on you? Nope, not this time. Okay, now we can go and start a new day.
Let's see.
Lots of stuff gonna be happening tonight.
Hellsfire. She's coming.
Well, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
Just who in the Nine Hells are you?
Well, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
Wow. That's... wow. 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 Get to the point, Devil. What do you want?
The point? Oh, yes. Thanks for the reminder.
Everything a devil has no loophole, indeed.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
Why do you look so horny all of a sudden? Yeah, he's got horns now.
Better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo.
Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you.
Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Why do you look like the steering handles of a motorcycle? Wow. Alright, we'll talk to Shadowheart first.
Something's wrong. I feel... it hurts. Darkness, protect me.
Darkness, protect me. What did you mean by that?
It's difficult for me to talk about. I'm sorry.
Sorry, just tell me what you're hiding. Oof, disadvantage. Gotta love that. $17. Oof.
Please, it's nothing. Just let it rest.
Karlach next.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
He's a good man. Maybe the best of us.
You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
We're all learning new things about each other.
God's damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mazora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
What did you expect? She's a devil. Hardly the paragon of honesty.
All these years. You'd think it's a lesson I'd have well learned. It's Mazora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
Alright, Mama. I hope you guys start feeling better soon. You should get out of this pact.
A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights.
Alright, love you much, Mama.
I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
There must be some loophole in the contract that lets you out.
It could well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mazora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
We can beat her if we put our worms together.
We can. I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
Alright. Time to sleep. Your companion has permanently left the party. Yep, that'd be Astarion.
Astarion's gone. Did that hunter sniff him out?
Looks like it. I didn't hear a sound, though.
Too bad. Kind of like the little creep.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
True.
I didn't introduce myself before. You can call me Scratch.
I'm sorry about what happened to your master.
Master? Friend. I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
Pet him. Pet, 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 pet. Pet, 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 pet. All right. So now that we have that, and it's a new day, I need to split these potions evenly between me, Gale, and Karlak.
Ready and willing. Never a dull moment.
Never had 3 strength users in a party before, but hey, at least I can say we'll all be strong. All right.
Need
First
anything
stop.
else? Of course, but please remember, you're not the only one in need.
Snagging health potions. Balsam, rogue's morsel. We'll need ashes, so we'll take that too. Okay, and then we gotta go to the tea house.
On my way. I have something to ask.
Hello, what do you say? Want me to take care of the little bugger?
Okay. He has more useful potions.
Here for what?
Okay, back to the Emerald Grove, and we're gonna call out Kaga and her BS. I'm gonna go ahead and start the 2-minute ad because we'll get that over with while we're walking down to the Enclave.
The pride of the gate.
No one stopped me yet. Need to find a way forward. Cursed to put my hands on everything. I should speak up.
Why are you here? I sent you to Zevlor.
I know the truth. You mean to take the grove for the Shadow Druids.
What?
That damn nose of yours has gone poking in our business.
Mistress Ollerton, I can explain.
Shh. No need. It couldn't be helped.
Koga, what is the meaning of this?
You think yourself quite the spy, don't you? Go on, tell him.
Take this letter, Wrath. It will explain everything.
Cloakwood?
The way she just stares at everyone, yeah.
Have you lost your mind?
Halsin is weak, Wrath. But in the shadows, we are strong. We are safe. There is no other way.
You and Halsin welcome untouchables to your midst. You defile the grove.
All right,
for
enjoy
the sake of
Silvertooth.
harmony.
Olladin speaks truth. Who among you disagrees? Who would see this grove in ruin?
The choice is made. Koga, burn the tainted away. Start with the snitch.
As you say, Olladin.
You are druids. You've an oath to uphold nature's harmony, its strength. Stand by it. Ooh, very barely passed.
No. You twist the teachings. In harmony, we perish. In shadow, we are pure.
You watch Korga closely. If she is moved by your plea, she gives no sign.
This will give us a better chance. I know these druids' ways. In their heads, or in their hands, the grove will decay. Another very barely passed, but I'll take barely passing.
When the darkest hour fell, it was us that brought light. Sylvanas demands we illuminate shadow, not hide within it. How was I so blind?
Careful, Koga. The shadows don't forgive.
I belong to the shadows no longer. You've no power over me.
You would question my power. Mother Earth, hear me. Grant me your wrath.
Man, putting a little bit into dexterity really was the right move. Probably get two of them with this gargantuan cleave. Yeah. Yeah!
Survival is all that matters.
Let's see. And then all three with this cleave. Whap! Oh, I missed one. Here, let me top you off. They're surrounded. Go for the eyes, birdie.
Knight to King 5.
Oh, you entangled me in that. Lele.
Well, so much for peace.
Ah, darn it.
their chances.
Take your...
Come on, can't stay idle.
You might as well lay down and let the goblins cut us up.
They'll have to cut through all those tieflings first.
Like that'll do any good. That ritual was...
You once called me a monster. Seems I've proven you right.
What happens now?
I endangered a child. I betrayed the Sekul's trust. We will stop the rite and I will stand trial. My fate lies with Sylvanus. May he have mercy.
And what of Zevlor's people?
We will grant them safe harbor until they depart. Meanwhile, help us contend with the goblins. Perhaps we can dissuade them from attacking.
How did the Shadow Druids even find you?
It began with a letter. There was no messenger, it simply appeared. Olladin came soon after. An army was coming, she said. Goblins, drow, and more still. Legions upon legions. The druids of Cloakwood knew the dangers this would bring. They ordained that all circles cast the rite to shelter from the storm. Olladin taught me to harness the Tree Father's power to wall us in. In return...
Yeah, it is nice to see her
you know the rest.
Be redeemed.
I would turn the grove over to them. I won't forget the wounds I've inflicted. I pray Halcyon returns to heal them in full.
At the ready.
Takes a big person to admit they made a mistake and to change.
What did I tell you?
Alright, let's go and talk to Zevlor.
Your mother was a heartbeat away from fighting a bear.
Isn't that how Mum usually is?
Quiet, you pup.
I don't want to see what Mole has to say about them changing, the druids changing their mind. If anything, I doubt she has much to say at all.
When do I get to run the ring scan? Sylphie got caught. I had a feeling you'd be back.
Nope, she doesn't have anything to say about it. Oh, but she does have that. Very interested in that. Thank you.
Anything else? You've been not long until we leave now. This one's heavy.
I'll see if we can find you a dagger, child.
Zevlor. By Delt's virtue. The Blade of Frontiers? What's happened, Will?
I paid the price of angering the wrong devil.
Believe me, I understand better than most.
A moment passes as Zevlor contemplates Will's words. He then turns his attentions to you.
I'm told the druids have stopped their damn chanting. What happened?
Kaga agreed to stop the ritual.
Truly? Ilmater's ashes. I never thought she would actually see reason. Thank you. We still have the goblins to contend with, but you've given us time to prepare. I need to ensure my people make the most of it. But here, left over from my soldiering days, it's sparse thanks for what you've done for us. And I'm afraid I have more yet to ask.
Tell me what you need.
You've bought us some time here, but the goblins are still massing out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task.
Kill the goblin horde's leaders? I'll see what I can do.
Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
No, I mean, sir, have you not seen what this Dragonborn can do? You make a great point. It's got some pretty good gloves for paladins.
Let's move.
I have to remember to put the other gloves on whenever I'm lockpicking.
Seek and you shall find me.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Looking pretty good. All right.
Have to keep going.
I think that's probably a good spot for us to stop. We've been going for 3 hours. It's a pretty good stream, I feel. Thank you all for coming. Tomorrow, I've gone back to my normal schedule where I take Mondays and Tuesdays off. So the next time I see you all will be at 6 p.m. EST on Wednesday. We'll probably be playing more of this, but we also might be playing Okami. So make sure you come on by, see what we're doing. Yeah, let's see who's streaming. We'll get someone to read out for you, and then I wish you all a very good night. Make sure that it's showing me the right stuff. Lots of folks streaming tonight. Let's see, who doesn't have a whole bunch of folks, but is really good?
We're civilians now.
I think we'll go ahead and raid on out to Luna Hyena, who is playing some Apex Legends, probably with Cheese Wheel Gaming. Give them a bird up from me, and until Wednesday, 6 p.m. EST, I've been Rika Bird, and I hope you all have enjoyed your flight.
Yes.
Blah, blah, blah.
Zevlor,